I don't care who is watching, and I don't care what the world says about you. There's a blessing that has been stuck in transit for far too long, and today I am breaking the chains of delay. Before you close this video, you need to hear this. The struggle you just went through, it wasn't punishment. It was the admission fee for a level of glory you haven't even seen yet. Press play because this message is going to rearrange your feeling. I don't care who is watching, and I don't care what the world says about you. There's a blessing that has been stuck in transit for far too long, and today I am breaking the chains of delay. Before you close this video, you need to hear this. The struggle you just went through, it wasn't punishment. It was the admission fee for a level of glory you haven't even seen yet. Press play because this message is going to rearrange your future. Me, my child, you did not find this message by chance, and this is not just another video passing through your timeline. I brought this truth to you at this precise moment because deep in your spirit, you were crying out for a sign. You needed to know that your story is far from over. Your prayers have not been thrown away, and the blessing you have been desperately waiting for is already on its way. It is moving closer to you with every beat of your heart. You have spent countless days wondering when things would finally turn around. You have stared at your problems and silently asked, why has this road been so harsh? But I need you to grasp something crucial today. I was right there with you in every hidden battle. I stood beside you through every silent tear that fell in the middle of the night. I heard every whispered prayer when your heart felt like it was cracking under the pressure. The season that tested your limits was never designed to destroy you. It was sculpting you. It was building patience deep within your spirit. It was teaching you a kind of wisdom that comfort and ease could never provide. You felt like you were losing time, but I was strategically preparing you for a level of greatness you couldn't handle before. You thought doors were slamming shut because you were unlucky. No, my child. I was redirecting you. I was pulling you away from paths that led nowhere, away from connections that would have poisoned your purpose. Sometimes my protection looks exactly like rejection. Later, you will understand why I didn't let certain people stay or certain plans work out. Your blessing is waiting for you. But listen to this truth carefully. What the world calls luck, I call divine alignment. I call it a prepared heart meeting, a prepared moment. It is every lesson learned, every prayer prayed, and every act of faith converging at the perfect time. Do not believe your life has been ignored just because things didn't happen on your schedule. The strongest blessings often require the deepest preparation. Look back for just a moment, my child. Look at everything you managed to survive. Remember the nights you thought you couldn't take another step, yet somehow strength appeared from nowhere. Remember the days you felt completely empty, but something inside pushed you to keep walking. That was not a coincidence. That was my hand carrying you forward. I placed courage inside you when fear was screaming for control. I planted hope when disappointment was trying to shout louder than your faith. Now I am asking you to stop speaking curses over your own future. Stop telling yourself that nothing good will ever happen for you. Stop believing that the mistakes of your past are stronger than the plans I have for your tomorrow. Your past was a lesson, not a life sentence. Your failures were growth spurts, not the definition of your identity. Every sunrise is undeniable proof that I am giving you another opportunity to move ahead. My child, the blessing that is coming requires a renewed mind. If you truly want to enter a new season, you cannot drag every old fear along with you. Release the anger that has taken up residence in your heart. Let go of the pain inflicted by people who could not see your value. Drop the thoughts that constantly replay what went wrong. I need your heart to be free and spacious enough to receive what is on its way. The person you're becoming is far stronger than the person you used to be. You are learning that peace is far more valuable than proving yourself to everyone. You are realizing that patience is not a weakness, but a weapon. You are understanding that walking with faith doesn't mean you will never face storms. It means you know you're never alone inside those storms. I have seen the kindness you gave when no one bothered to say thank you. I have seen the effort you put in when no one was clapping for you. I have seen the times you chose love even when your anger was justified. Nothing good disappears from my side. Every seed you planted with a pure heart will produce something beautiful at the exact correct time. The next chapter of your life requires trust. There will be moments when you cannot see the entire road ahead, but you must trust that I am already there waiting for you. You do not need to understand every detail to keep moving. A seed buried in the dirt cannot see the sun, but it grows anyway because it was created for something beyond the darkness surrounding it. In the same way, my child, you are growing even when you cannot see any progress. Start making choices that match the future you are praying for. If you desire peace, practice forgiveness. If you desire growth, accept the hard lessons. If you desire new opportunities, prepare yourself with discipline and courage. Do not just sit around waiting for change to happen. Become ready for the change you are begging me to bring. I am opening your eyes to new possibilities you haven't noticed before. I am giving you the wisdom to recognize the right doors from the wrong ones. I am teaching you to stop chasing things that rob you of your peace and to start walking toward things that strengthen your soul. The life ahead of you is not about having everything flawless. It is about carrying faith, gratitude, and strength through every single season. Your journey has meaning. The tough roads, the unexpected delays, the moments of confusion, all of them helped create the person standing here today. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are becoming ready. Keep your heart open because beautiful changes rarely announce themselves with trumpets. Often they arrive quietly, a conversation, an opportunity, a new idea, a peaceful decision. That could be the beginning of something greater than you ever imagined. Trust me. Keep doing what is right. Keep believing that your story still holds blessings you haven't experienced yet. If these words touched your heart and you truly believe your new season is coming, type in the comments, I trust you, God. Let that be your signature of faith today. Stay connected until the end. Every part of this message carries guidance that can help you walk with more peace, strength, and purpose. My child, if this brought happiness or hope into your heart, please like this video, subscribe to stay on this journey, and share this with someone who needs encouragement. And if you feel moved to support this ministry, you can do so through the link below. The shaping of your spirit. My child, listen to me clearly again. There's a reason these words have reached so deep into your heart. The road behind you may be littered with questions, but the road ahead is being paved with purpose. I know you looked at your life and wondered if anything was truly changing. You wondered why you had to stay strong for so long, why the results weren't showing up, why your prayers seemed to hit the ceiling and bounce back. But remember this truth: a delay in your journey never means I have abandoned you. Sometimes the waiting room is where I built the strongest version of you. I watched you continue even when your heart was exhausted. I watched you smile while carrying weights that no one else could see. I watched you encourage others while you were still secretly hoping for your own breakthrough. Those moments revealed the beauty in your spirit. They showed that your faith was not based only on getting blessings, but on trusting me even before the answers arrived. Do not measure your future by what happened yesterday. The pain you felt was just a chapter, not the whole book. The disappointments were lessons, not the final grade. I can create brand new beginnings from situations you thought were dead and buried. I can place hope where fear has been living rent free. I can bring peace into places where confusion has been controlling your thoughts. Blessings are moving toward you that you cannot see yet. Opportunities are being prepared behind the scenes. Connections, ideas, and moments will arrive exactly when they're needed. But while you wait, I want you to prepare your heart. A blessing received without wisdom can quickly become a burden. So I have been strengthening you before I increase what is around you. Stop thinking that your quiet seasons have no value. The seed grows in silence before anyone sees the fruit. The foundation is poured before the beauty of the building appears. I have been working inside your heart before showing the results outside your life. Your patience has been creating power. Your challenges have been creating wisdom. Your faith has been creating a deeper connection with me. The things you lost along the way were not always punishments. Some things had to leave because they couldn't travel with you into the future. I prepared. Some relationships ended because they were only meant for the older version of you. Some plans changed because I was rerouting you towards something infinitely better. Trust that I see what you cannot see. Your only responsibility now is to walk forward with courage. Do not allow old fears to ruin new opportunities. Do not reject tomorrow just because yesterday let you down. Every morning I give you is a reminder that your story is still moving. Every breath is proof that purpose is still inside you. Practice gratitude even before everything changes. Gratitude opens your eyes to blessings that worry keeps hidden. When you only focus on what is missing, you forget what I have already provided. Look around. Notice the strength you gained. Notice the lessons you learned. Notice how you survived things you once thought would absolutely break you. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You understand yourself deeper now. The storms did not remove your purpose, they revealed your endurance. The difficult moments did not erase your light. They showed how brightly you could shine in the darkness. Your blessing is waiting for you because your preparation has not been wasted. The kindness you gave will return in ways you don't expect. The patience you practiced will produce results. The faith you protected through hard days will become the foundation for the next season. But remember, I don't just want to change what surrounds you. I want to transform what lives within you. True blessings are not only found in success, achievements, or possessions. They are also found in peace of mind, relationships, and the ability to wake up with hope. Watch your thoughts carefully because the words you speak over your life matter. Do not wake up saying nothing will improve. Do not tell yourself you're too late. Speak with faith, move with purpose, act with confidence. Every small step taken with trust can lead you towards something greater. There will be days when doubts try to return. There will be moments when old fears try to remind you of past pain. When that happens, remember how far I have already carried you. Remember the situations you survived. Remember the prayers that were answered in ways you didn't expect. I never promised that every road would be easy, but I promised that you would never walk alone. I'm guiding you through the unknown. I am giving you strength for each day. I am helping you become someone who can handle the blessings that are coming. Keep your heart kind, but also keep it wise. Love others, but do not lose yourself. Help people, but remember to care for the life I gave you. Forgive the past, but do not keep returning to places that shattered your peace. Growth means learning when to hold on and when to let go. This season is teaching you balance, patience, and trust. You are stepping into a new understanding. You no longer chase everything that looks attractive. Instead, you choose what feels aligned with peace, purpose, and truth. Keep walking, keep believing, keep becoming. What is meant for you will never require you to lose the beautiful spirit I placed inside you. The right doors will bring peace. The right opportunities will help you grow. The right blessings will bring you closer to the person you were created to be. If you receive this message with faith and believe your journey has a purpose, type, "Yes, I believe." The transformation within, come closer and listen with your heart. There are moments when I speak quietly, not because my message is small, but because I need you to slow down enough to truly receive it. You have been searching for signs, looking for answers, wondering when the weight will finally lift. Today, know that I have never ignored your journey. Every step, every tear, every moment of courage has been seen. The world may overlook quiet strength, but I never do. There were days you questioned if you were strong enough, wise enough, or worthy enough to receive the life you dreamed about, but your worth was never decided by a difficult season. Your value was never erased by a mistake, a rejection, or a closed door. Before anyone knew your name, I already placed purpose inside you. Before anyone saw your potential, I knew what you could become. The reason you are still standing is because there's more ahead. The challenges that tried to stop you became the lessons that strengthened you. The situations that created pain also created understanding. The moments that tested your patience expanded your ability to trust. Nothing has been wasted. I can use every chapter of your life to create wisdom. Your blessing is not running away from you. Your timing is not broken. The beautiful things prepared for your future are moving according to a plan greater than the one you imagined. Sometimes you ask me for things quickly, but I see what needs to happen first. I see the growth needed. I see the preparation required. I see the bigger picture while you only see one tiny frame. Trust me when life feels uncertain. Trust me when the road changes unexpectedly. Trust me when something you wanted does not arrive the way you planned. Many times I have protected you from things you once begged me for because I knew they were not connected to your peace. Learn to recognize the blessings already around you. A peaceful morning is a blessing. A lesson learned is a blessing. A heart that can love again after being hurt is a blessing. Strength after struggle is a blessing. Do not wait for something huge before you appreciate what is already in your hands. Gratitude changes how you see your journey. The next level of your life requires a new mindset. You cannot step into a brighter future while constantly replaying the fears of your past. Speak differently about yourself. Stop saying you cannot succeed. Stop saying happiness is only for others. Stop saying your opportunity is past. The words you plant in your heart become the thoughts you carry every day. Wake up believing that growth is possible. Move through life knowing that every small positive choice matters. A small step of faith today can become a powerful transformation tomorrow. A small act of kindness can create a connection you never expected. A small decision to keep going can change the direction of your entire life. Do not compare your path with someone else's. Their success does not mean your failure. Their blessing does not remove what I prepared for you. Every person has a different journey, different lessons, different timing. The flower does not compete with the flower next to it. It simply grows when its season arrives. Your season is not forgotten. Continue watering your dreams with effort. Continue protecting your heart with faith. Continue choosing actions that match the future you desire. Do not only pray for open doors while refusing to walk forward. Faith and action must work together. There are opportunities ahead that will require courage from you. When they arrive, do not let fear answer before faith has a chance to speak. Remember everything you have already overcome. Remember the strength you discovered inside yourself. Remember that you have survived days you once thought were impossible. I am teaching you that real victory begins within. A peaceful heart is a victory. A patient spirit is a victory. The ability to forgive and move forward is a victory. Becoming a better person through your challenges is a victory. The world celebrates visible achievements, but I celebrate the unseen growth. I celebrate every time you chose hope instead of giving up. I celebrate every time you controlled your anger and responded with wisdom. I celebrate every time you trusted the journey, even when you didn't understand it. You are entering a season where clarity will replace confusion. You will begin to understand why some things happened differently than expected. You will see how certain delays guided you toward better opportunities. You will recognize that even the painful roads brought you closer to the person you were created to become. Keep your spirit open. Keep your thoughts focused on growth. Keep your actions connected to kindness and purpose. Do not allow temporary emotions to make permanent decisions. Pause, breathe, pray. Choose the path that brings peace. I am not only preparing blessings for you, I am preparing you for those blessings. I want you to receive them with wisdom, handle them with humility, and use them to bring goodness into the lives of others. The happiness coming your way is not just about receiving more, it is about understanding more, seeing yourself with love, and walking each day with confidence that your life has meaning. If this brought peace to your heart and you are ready to trust the journey ahead, comment, "My faith is strong." Part 4, The Dawn of a New Chapter. Listen to these words deeply. I want them to reach the places in your heart that have carried fear, doubt, and silent questions for far too long. You have been asking when the moment will finally come. When will everything make sense? When will the doors open? When will the pressure lift? When will the prayers you have carried quietly turn into answers you can see? I have not forgotten you. Your journey has always been in my sight. Even during the moments you felt nothing was changing, I was creating something within you that would last forever. Many times you looked at the outside of your life and believed nothing was happening. But the greatest transformations always begin when nobody else can see. A heart becomes stronger before a life becomes different. A mind becomes renewed before a path becomes clearer. A spirit learns trust before a new season begins. This is why I allowed certain seasons to teach you patience. I was preparing not just the blessing, but you to carry it with wisdom. The waiting was not empty. The waiting was not punishment. The waiting was a place where your strength was growing. Every time you chose hope, when worry surrounded you, you became stronger. Every time you chose kindness when life felt unfair, your heart became brighter. Every time you continued moving forward without knowing what would happen next, You proved your faith was deeper than your circumstances. Stop believing that one difficult chapter defines your entire story. The storm is not your identity. The struggle is not your name. The disappointment is not your destination. You are more than what happened to you. You are more than the opinions of people who couldn't see your value. You are more than the mistakes that taught you lessons. I have placed something inside you that no challenge can remove. There is courage within you. There is wisdom within you. There is a light that continues to shine even after seasons that tried to make you give up. You may not always recognize how much you have grown, but I see the difference. I see the person you're becoming. The next part of your journey requires you to believe differently. You cannot continue carrying the thought that nothing good is coming. You cannot expect disappointment while praying for blessings. Open your heart to possibility. Allow yourself to believe that beautiful things can still happen. Allow yourself to believe that peace can return. Allow yourself to believe that your future can become greater than your past. Every day gives you a chance to choose a new direction. A better life is built through the choices you make repeatedly. Choose discipline when giving up feels easier. Choose forgiveness when bitterness tries to stay. Choose faith when fear becomes loud. Small choices made with a strong heart create powerful changes over time. I know you have carried questions about why certain people walked away. I know you wondered why some connections changed and why some situations ended. But sometimes removal is protection. Sometimes an ending is the beginning of freedom. Sometimes losing what wasn't meant for you creates space for what truly belongs. Do not chase what constantly takes away your peace. Do not force yourself into places where your spirit feels heavy. I created you to grow, not to remain trapped in situations that make you forget your worth. Walk with love, but also walk with wisdom. The blessings coming toward you are not only about receiving more things, they are about becoming more peaceful, more confident, and more connected to the purpose inside your heart. A successful life is not measured by what you collect. It is measured by the love you share, the kindness you give, the growth you experience, and the peace you carry in. There are moments ahead that will remind you why you had to keep going. There will be days when you look back and finally understand why certain things happened the way they did. The confusion will turn into understanding. The questions will become lessons that guide you. Continue building yourself while you wait. Learn more, grow more, love more, strengthen your thoughts, take care of your health, protect your peace. Be responsible with the opportunities already in your hands. Do not ignore today while waiting for tomorrow, because how you handle this moment prepares you for what comes next. I am guiding you step by step. You may want the entire path revealed immediately, but sometimes I only show the next step. That is where your faith grows. Trust the step in front of you. Do what you can today. Keep moving with patience. Your life is not behind schedule. Your story is not delayed beyond repair. You are exactly where growth is happening. Do not compare your progress with someone else's journey. You don't know their battles, and they don't know the preparation happening within you. Protect the dreams I placed inside your heart. Do not let fear convince you to abandon what faith encouraged you to begin. If something meaningful has been placed within you, nurture it, work for it, pray over it, improve yourself for it. The future is shaped by the seeds you plant today. There's a version of you ahead that will be thankful you didn't quit. There's a moment coming when you will understand why courage was necessary. There is a day ahead when the strength you're building now will become the reason you can handle greater blessings. If you believe better days are being prepared, write, I receive this blessing, the quiet strength within. Listen closely. This message is reaching you at a time when your heart needs encouragement, strength, and a reminder of who you truly are. I know you looked at everything happening around you and wondered if your efforts were making any difference. You wondered if your prayers were reaching me. You wondered if your patience, your kindness, and your silent battles were being noticed. Nothing about your journey has been invisible to me. I have seen every step you took when no one encouraged you. I have seen every moment you continued forward, even when your heart felt tired. You have been stronger than you realize. The days that tested you did not remove your purpose. They revealed the strength that was already inside you. Many people only recognize growth after the difficult season ends. But I saw your growth happening in the middle of the struggle. Every time you refused to give up, something inside you became stronger. Every time you chose hope over fear, your spirit became brighter. You asked why the road wasn't easier. But sometimes the road that develops you is different from the road you expected. The lessons you learned created patience. The challenges you faced created wisdom. The moments that pushed you out of your comfort zone showed you abilities you didn't know you had. Do not look at your past with regret. Look at it with understanding. The things you overcame are proof that you can continue. The situations that once looked impossible are now memories of your strength. You are still here because your story has more chapters waiting to be written. Your blessing is waiting for you. But I want you to walk toward it with a prepared heart. Do not only wait for blessings to arrive, become the person who is ready to receive them. Build habits that support your dreams. Speak words that encourage your spirit. Surround yourself with thoughts and actions that bring you closer to peace. A new beginning requires a new mindset. You cannot keep replaying old disappointments and expect your heart to feel free. Release what happened yesterday, learn from it, but do not live inside it. The past is a teacher, not a prison. There are beautiful things ahead that you have not experienced yet. There are moments of happiness you have not felt yet. There are opportunities you have not discovered yet. Do not allow temporary sadness to convince you that your entire future will look the same. When a season changes, not everything changes at once. Sometimes transformation begins quietly. It begins with a new thought. It begins with a small decision. It begins with choosing peace instead of worry. It begins with believing again after disappointment tried to close your heart. I am teaching you to trust the process. Everything valuable requires care, patience, and faith. A garden does not bloom the same day the seeds are planted. A dream does not always become reality the moment it enters your heart. Growth happens step by step. There's a quiet confidence growing inside you now. You are learning that you don't need everyone's approval to move forward. You are learning that your worth doesn't depend on who notices you. You're learning that peace comes when you understand who you are and trust where I am leading you. The doors that are meant for you will not require you to lose yourself. The opportunities that belong in your life will align with your growth. The relationships that are healthy for your journey will bring respect, kindness, and understanding. Protect your heart, but do not close it. Be wise, but remain loving. Learn from pain, but do not let pain make you cold. The world needs the kindness that I placed within you. Your experiences can become a source of compassion. Your lessons can help others find strength. Every day you have a chance to create something meaningful. You do not need to wait until everything is perfect before you start living with purpose. Help someone today. Improve yourself today. Take one step today. Small actions done consistently create powerful changes. I know there are dreams inside you that sometimes feel far away. I know there are prayers you are still waiting to see answered. But do not give up before the breakthrough. Many people stop walking when they are closer than they realize. Keep believing, keep preparing, keep growing. There will come a moment when you look back and understand why patience was necessary. You will see how every lesson connected. You will realize that even the moments you wanted to escape helped shape the wisdom you needed. If you're ready to welcome a new season of peace and growth, type, "My new beginning is here." Releasing the old, embracing the new. Listen carefully, because I want these words to settle deep within your heart. There's a reason you are still moving forward after everything you have faced. There is a reason you survived moments that once felt too heavy to carry. There is a reason your spirit kept searching for hope, even when the situation tried to convince you that nothing would change. That reason is because your journey is not finished. I am still writing your story, and the pages ahead hold moments you have not experienced yet, blessings you have not imagined yet, and growth that will show you why you had to remain strong. I know you have questioned the timing of your life. You have watched certain things take longer than expected. You've wondered why some dreams seemed close and then suddenly felt far away. But remember that the right things arriving at the wrong time can become difficult to carry. I prepare both the blessing and the person receiving the blessing. I have been preparing your heart, your thoughts, and your wisdom. It was a building season. It was a time where patience was growing inside you. It was a time where you discovered what truly mattered. It was a time where you learned that your strength did not come only from perfect circumstances, but from the faith you carry through uncertain moments. Do not underestimate the person you have become. The older version of you prayed for the strength you have today. There were problems that once felt impossible, but now you understand that you were stronger than those problems. There were fears that once controlled your thoughts, but now you recognize that fear does not have the final word over your life. You are changing, you are healing, you are growing. Even if the progress feels slow, every step forward matters. A small step taken with faith is still movement. A small improvement is still growth. A small moment of courage is still victory. Stop carrying guilt for things you cannot change. Learn from yesterday, but do not punish yourself forever because of it. Every person has moments they wish they handled differently. Every person has lessons they had to learn through experience. What matters is not that you never fall, but that you rise with greater wisdom. Your past mistakes cannot stop what I can build through a willing heart. Your disappointments cannot erase the purpose placed inside you. Your difficult seasons cannot remove the possibility of a beautiful future. I can create new beginnings in places where you thought everything had ended. Look around your life with new eyes. There are blessings you once prayed for that you now have. There are situations you once feared that you already overcame. There are answers you received that you may have forgotten while waiting for new ones. Gratitude will remind you that I have been helping you all along. Your next season requires trust. Not trust only when everything makes sense. Not trust only when the path is easy. Real trust grows when you can say, "I do not understand everything right now, but I believe I am being guided towards something meaningful." There will be moments when you need to release control. You cannot force every door to open. You cannot make every person understand your journey. You cannot predict every detail of tomorrow. But you can choose your attitude. You can choose your actions. You can choose faith instead of fear. The energy you spend worrying about things outside your control can be used to improve the things within your control, strengthen your character, improve your habits, take care of your mind, fill your heart with thoughts that encourage growth. Remember that peace is not found by having a perfect life. Peace is found by trusting even while life continues to change. Peace grows when you understand that every season has something to teach you. Peace grows when you stop fighting against every delay and start asking what wisdom the moment is bringing. The opportunities ahead will require the stronger version of you that is being created right now. The confidence you are building today will help you tomorrow. The patience you are practicing today will protect you tomorrow. The lessons you're learning today will become guidance for your future. Do not allow the opinions of others to make you forget your value. Some people may not understand your journey because they did not walk through your struggles. They did not see the nights you stayed strong. They did not see the moments when giving up felt easier. But you continued anyway. I saw those moments. I saw your courage when nobody clapped for you. I saw your effort when nobody recognized it. I saw your heart when nobody understood it. Nothing beautiful within you has gone unnoticed. Continue choosing kindness. Continue choosing honesty. Continue choosing growth. The world may sometimes reward appearances, but true fulfillment comes from building something real within yourself. Your blessing is waiting for you because your life is still opening. New ideas can come. New relationships can appear. New opportunities can arrive. But keep your heart ready. A positive future requires a prepared spirit. Every morning is a chance to begin again. Do not wake up carrying yesterday's weight before today has even started. Breathe, believe, take one step. Trust that progress is happening even when it is quiet. If you believe your journey is moving towards something greater, right, I am ready for my blessing. The final stretch of faith, listen with an open heart, because these words are meant to remind you of something you may have forgotten during your hardest days. You are not the same person who entered those storms. You are not the same person who cried those silent tears. You are not the same person who wondered if you would ever find peace again. Something inside you has changed. Something inside you has grown. The challenges that tried to weaken you became the very experiences that revealed the strength I placed within your spirit. There were moments when you wanted answers immediately, but I was teaching you how to trust the journey even before the answers appeared. There were moments when you wanted everything to change overnight, but I was creating a transformation inside you that would last longer than a temporary solution. I was not only interested in changing your circumstances, I was shaping your wisdom, your patience, and your ability to recognize what truly belongs in your life. Many times you prayed for a new door, but first, I had to help you release the doors that were keeping you connected to old seasons. Many times you prayed for growth, but first I had to show you the thoughts and habits that were preventing you from stepping forward. Growth sometimes feels uncomfortable because it requires leaving behind what is familiar, but what is ahead of you carries greater purpose than what you had to release. Do not be afraid when certain things change. Do not believe every ending is a failure. Sometimes an ending is an answer. Sometimes a closed chapter is a sign that a better chapter is ready to begin. The path ahead requires space. And sometimes I create that space by gently removing what can no longer grow with you. You have spent enough time questioning your worth because of what others did not recognize. Your value was never dependent on someone else's approval. Your purpose was never canceled because someone walked away. Your future was never destroyed because one plan changed. I created you with a meaning that goes deeper than temporary situations. Start seeing yourself through eyes of hope. Speak to yourself with kindness. Treat yourself with patience. You encourage others when they struggle, but sometimes you forget to offer that same compassion to your own heart. Healing also requires the way you speak to yourself when nobody else is listening. Your thoughts create the environment where your future grows. If you constantly feed your mind with fear, doubt will become stronger. But when you fill your heart with faith, gratitude, and determination, you create space for new possibilities. Every morning, choose a thought that moves you forward. Tell yourself that today can hold something meaningful. Tell yourself that progress is possible. Tell yourself that you are capable of learning, improving, and becoming better. A renewed life begins with a renewed mind. I know there are dreams inside your heart that you have not spoken about in a long time. I know there are hopes you placed aside because disappointment made you afraid to believe again. But do not allow one difficult season to convince you that beautiful things cannot happen anymore. The future can surprise you. Life can open in ways you did not expect. New opportunities can appear from places you never considered. Sometimes the blessing does not arrive through the path you planned because I'm guiding you toward a path that fits the person you're becoming. Trust the direction of your growth. Trust the lessons you have learned. Trust that the strength you gained was preparing you for something meaningful. Your blessing is waiting for you, but do not forget that your daily choices prepare the road toward it. Choose discipline when laziness tries to delay your progress. Choose patience when frustration tries to control your emotions. Choose forgiveness when old pain tries to keep you trapped. Choose courage when fear tries to make your decisions. Small victories matter. Every time you choose peace instead of conflict, you grow. Every time you choose hope instead of giving up, you grow. Every time you take responsibility for your future, you grow. Do not wait for the perfect moment to begin becoming the person you want to be. Begin today. Begin with what you have. Begin where you are. A beautiful journey is created through many small steps taken with faith. There are people who need the kindness you carry. There are people who will be encouraged by the lessons you learned. Your struggles were not meaningless because the wisdom you gained can become light for someone else walking through a similar darkness. The pain that once made you question everything can become the experience that helps you understand others deeply. The challenges that once felt unfair can become the foundation of compassion, strength, and wisdom. A meaningful life is not only about receiving blessings, it is also about becoming a blessing. When you share love, hope, and encouragement, you create goodness that reaches further than you realize. Move forward without fear of tomorrow. You do not need to have every answer today. You do not need to solve every problem at once. Take the next right step. Make the next wise choice. Keep your heart connected to faith. The same guidance that carried you through your past will continue leading you into your future. You're not forgotten. You're not behind. You're becoming prepared. One day you will look back at this season and understand why patience was required. You will see how every lesson connected. You will realize that even when you thought nothing was happening, something powerful was growing inside you. If you believe your future still holds beautiful surprises, right, I trust my journey, the unfolding glory. Listen carefully, because there are moments when your heart becomes tired from waiting. I know the questions you carry even before you speak them. I know the thoughts that come in the quiet moments when nobody's around. I know when you wonder if your efforts matter, if your prayers are heard, and if the future you hope for is truly possible. Your journey has never been hidden from me. Every step you took with faith, Every moment you chose patience, every time you continued when stopping felt easier, I saw it all. The road you have walked was not always simple, but it was creating something valuable within you. You learned lessons that comfort could never teach. You discovered courage that easy days could never reveal. You developed understanding that only experience can bring. Do not look at your challenges as proof that you were forgotten. Look at them as proof that you were growing. There were moments when you prayed for the situation around you to change, but first, I was working on the strength inside you. You wanted the storm to disappear, but I was teaching you how to stand with peace even when the storm was still passing. You wanted every answer immediately, but I was showing you that trust grows when you keep believing before you see everything clearly. Your life is moving forward, even when progress feels quiet. A flower does not make noise while it grows. The sun does not announce itself before it rises. Many of the most beautiful changes happen slowly before they become visible. There are changes happening in your heart, your thoughts, and your path that you may not fully recognize yet. Do not allow impatience to convince you that nothing is happening. Do not allow temporary emotions to make you forget permanent truths. You have survived difficult seasons before. You have found strength before. You have received guidance before. The same presence that carried you then is still with you now. Your blessing is waiting for you, but the greatest blessings require the right foundation. If something wonderful arrives before you are prepared, you may not recognize it or protect it. This is why seasons of preparation matter. This is why growth matters. This is why becoming stronger inside is just as important as receiving something new outside. Begin each day by asking yourself what kind of person you are becoming. Are you becoming more patient? Are you becoming more loving? Are you becoming wiser with your choices? Are you creating habits that support the future you desire? The small decisions you make today become the life you experience tomorrow. Do not underestimate the power of small steps. One kind word can heal a heart. One brave decision can change a direction. One moment of faith can create strength for the next step. You do not need to transform everything overnight. You only need to continue moving forward with trust. I know there are memories that sometimes return and remind you of painful moments. I know there are disappointments that made you question whether you should hope again. But do not let what hurt you become the thing that controls you. You are meant to learn from the past, not live inside it forever. Forgiveness does not mean pretending something never happened. It means choosing freedom over carrying a weight that continues to hurt your own heart. Release what you cannot change. Take the lesson, keep the wisdom, continue walking. There is peace waiting for you on the other side of acceptance. When you stop fighting every part of your journey and start understanding that each season taught you something, your heart begins to feel lighter. You begin to see that even difficult roads help shape your strength. The person you are becoming needs the wisdom you gained. The future you are entering needs the patience you developed. Nothing valuable was lost because every experience helped prepare you in some way. Be careful about the voices you allow into your heart. Not every opinion deserves power over your peace. Not every criticism defines your worth. Not every person will understand your path. Walk with humility, but do not forget the value I placed inside you. You do not need to prove your journey to everyone. A tree does not explain how it grows. It simply stays rooted and continues reaching toward the light. In the same way, stay rooted in faith, kindness, and purpose. Your growth will speak through the person you become. There are blessings ahead that require you to believe again. There are opportunities ahead that require you to step forward with courage. There are new chapters ahead that require you to stop rereading the old ones. Today is an invitation to begin again. Begin with a grateful heart. Begin with a peaceful mind. Begin with the belief that your life still holds possibilities you have not seen yet. You may not know every detail about tomorrow, but you can choose how you walk today. Walk with kindness. Walk with wisdom. Walk with faith. The future is shaped one step at a time. Your worth is not measured by how quickly things happen. Your purpose is not canceled because your path looks different. Your blessings are not removed because you experience delays. Timing has meaning and preparation has purpose. Continue trusting, learning, and opening your heart to growth. The journey ahead will reveal things that today you cannot fully understand. One day, the pieces that seem scattered will come together, and you will see that even the confusing moments were part of a greater story. If you believe new doors can still open in your life, type, I welcome my new season. The final encouragement. My child, listen closely. I want you to understand something that your heart has needed to hear for a long time. The moments when you felt delayed were not moments when you were denied. The moments when you felt unseen were not moments when you were forgotten. The moments when you wondered if anything was changing were often the moments when the deepest work was happening inside you. It has not always been easy to continue believing when the results were not immediately visible, but faith grows strongest when you continue walking before you see the complete road. I saw you during the seasons when you gave your best but felt like nothing was improving. I saw when you helped others while carrying your own silent struggles. I saw when you encouraged people while your own heart needed encouragement. I saw when you chose patience even though frustration was trying to take control. Those moments were not wasted. Those moments showed the strength, kindness, and courage growing within you. Sometimes you focus so much on reaching the destination that you forget to honor the person you are becoming during the journey. The goal is important, but your transformation is valuable too. The wisdom you gained, the patience you developed, the compassion you discovered, and the faith you protected are blessings that will continue helping you long after this season changes. Do not believe that your life must look perfect before it can have meaning. Purpose can be found even during preparation. Growth can happen even during uncertainty. Peace can exist even before every answer arrives. When you learn to find strength in the present moment, you stop waiting for the future before allowing yourself to live. Release the pressure of needing to understand everything immediately. Some answers reveal themselves with time. Some lessons become clear only after you have walked further. Some situations that confused you today will become the very reasons you give thanks tomorrow. Trust that every chapter has a purpose. Trust that every season teaches something. Trust that even when one door closes, your entire future is not closed with it. Sometimes one ending becomes the path toward a beginning you never expected. Your blessing is waiting for you, but I want you to walk toward it with courage, not fear. Do not approach tomorrow expecting the same pain you experienced yesterday. Do not allow old disappointments to become the voice that predicts your future. You are allowed to believe again. You are allowed to hope again. You are allowed to dream again. The future is not built only by what happens around you, it is also shaped by what happens within you. A peaceful heart makes wiser choices. A patient mind sees clearer opportunities. A grateful spirit recognizes blessings that worry often ignores. This is why I continue reminding you to protect your thoughts. What you repeat within your mind influences the way you see your life. If you constantly tell yourself that you cannot move forward, you create walls before you even begin. But when you speak with hope, determination, and trust, you create space for growth. Start speaking life over your journey. Say that you are learning. Say that you are improving. Say that you are becoming stronger. Say that new possibilities can still appear. Your words should support your healing, not deepen your wounds. Progress does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes progress looks like staying calm in a situation that once controlled you. Sometimes progress looks like walking away from what damages your peace. Sometimes progress looks like trying again after disappointment. Celebrate those moments because they show that you are changing. They show that the lessons you learned are becoming part of who you are. There will always be things outside your control, but never forget the things that remain within your control. You can control how you respond. You can control what you choose to practice. You can control whether you continue growing or remain trapped by fear. Choose growth, choose wisdom, choose actions that bring you closer to the life you desire. Do not wait for someone else to create your happiness. Begin creating peace within yourself today. The blessings ahead are not only about what you receive, they are also about the person you become. A beautiful life is created through gratitude, love,